Hello and welcome back to the channel, Kelly Legends Media. Before I begin, of course, I want to thank all of the subscribers. All of you who are new to the channel, welcome. Also, thank you for hitting those likes, those hypes. And a special thanks to all of you for the time you take to pray for my grandson, Levi. Really appreciate that very, very much. Thank you for the support. Okay, so this video is about a norteño who shot a sureño in front of his family. Not only did he shoot this guy, he shot his 10-year-old kid too. But before we get into that, let's talk a little bit about his recent escapades, okay? This dude's name is Stumps from Sacktown. And I guess he was down in LA visiting some people, or maybe he was working, recording. I don't know what he was doing down here. But he took time to pretty much say, you know, oh, here I am in LA. I'm out here doing my thing. Look, nobody's tripping. You know, like, this is what it's all about, coming down to LA and just, you know, like whatever. Basically, what he was doing was trying to get clout. He pulled a little toro on us, basically. Not as bad, but yeah, that's exactly what he did. Came down and he did a video and he put it up on social media showing him, I believe it was at a beach or at a park, where him and his one of his homies were working out. And then he talked about a mouthful of this madres, right? Now, I know that up north, the war between the South and the North is still going on strong. Down here, we don't have no norteños, barrios, nothing. It's all sureños, right? Well, you know, I don't want to in any way encourage violence or guerra or anything like that. I've seen enough of it for 2 lifetimes, okay? But what this particular individual is doing is just, in my opinion, okay, is off the wall, okay? He did an interview with this other podcaster, and the dude Thumps took him to the spot where he shot this dude. He said his exact words, because he's explaining to him how it went down. He said he seen dude getting off the car, right? He was all flamed up in red. Dude's wearing his blue, whatever, his hat, his, you know, he's wearing blue. And he says, I see him, he's getting off with his wife and his kids. Okay. Now, you know what? Shame on both of them. Because at that point, this vato, whoever he is, a sureño, he should have thought about his family and said, you know what? I'm not going to pay attention. I got my wife and my kids with me, and I'm going to protect them first and look out for their well-being first, and at least get him inside before he decided to start opening his mouth and banging on this dude Thumbs. But apparently he told this guy Thumbs, like, yeah, that's right, you know, keep getting on, man, bounce, like all the rest of you vatos do. And Thumb says that he flashed him the gun and said, man, you don't want none of this. And he said another derogatory term to Thumbs. Thumbs pulled out and busted on this dude, dropped him. And in the process, hit the 10-year-old, okay? So let's say that did happen. All right, you did that. That was all you. But to go and brag and boast about something like that on social media, I think that's some goofy activity. You know what I mean? I know things have changed quite a bit, but nevertheless, the very least we could do is respect each other's family and keep the war between whoever you're warring against, you know? Kids, wives, mothers, sisters are off limits, you know? But it ain't like that no more, man. People are different. And I already know when the comment section opens up, there's going to be people from up north that are going to say, Hey, Lucky, we hear what you're saying, but them vatos do the same pedo. They're doing the exact same thing that you're talking about. So when we do it, I say something about it, but when they do it to them, I don't mention it. I don't know about them doing that up there. I'm sure if these vatos say that they do, then they do. They told me on another situation when I did a video about. I thought I seen a monkey. Anyways, I did another video about up north and a similar situation, because this young sureño got jumped with his mom, and another one where he got jumped, a dude got jumped, and he was with his dad. His dad tried to break it up, and his dad got jumped. And about shooting at parties and so on and so forth. And I got a lot of homies from up north getting in the comment section talking about, hey, they're doing the same thing to us, So I don't know. Things have changed so much and are all twisted compared to back in the days, Back when I was young doing my thing, that's all gone. That's out the window, man. It's a whole new generation doing a whole new program, And very few of them will even listen to what their older homies have to say or what the older homies think, Nevertheless, I'm going to say what I think, okay? Now, I believe the guy's name is Big Tone. He's a rapper. And he had he has a podcast. I just probably never see it. But I did come across it one time when this dude, Thumps, was on it, right? And pretty much his thumbnail was praising this guy, talking about, he's a gangster, he's a real one, this, that, and the other, I know that down here, regardless what the individuals think or what any group thinks down here in LA, if they were to pull something like that down here and hit one of these guys and then hit his kid, and then hit his kid, he would definitely be dealing with some ramifications when he got to the county jail and got to the joint. Because it wasn't too long ago that regla went across the board to everybody, man, about how you do your business, and that's out of the question, man. You don't shoot kids, and you make sure that if you're gonna bust, that where that thing's gonna go, and make sure there's no kids that can possibly catch that round, Anyways, this guy came out bragging and boasting, I'm down here in LA, this, that, and the other. And of course, it looks good. It looks good on video. But obviously there was nobody around when he was doing what he was doing. And he wasn't going through the neighborhoods acting a fool, because I'm sure if he did, he'd get taken apart. It's simple. We do it to each other here, different barrios. Do you think that some dude who shot a sureño and his child is going to come and walk around in any neighborhood and, shout out this, that, and the other? No, it's not. It wouldn't happen. It don't happen like that. This dude was in the beach. Who knows? Maybe it was in an active gang area. I don't know. But if he goes into the neighborhoods acting a fool like that, obviously, he'd be taken apart. I believe what he did was wrong. And I know probably them vatos do that to each other up north. But down here, we don't get down like that. At least not without some repercussions, It's well known. So all this talk he's doing and all of this, that, and the other that he's speaking, it's just lip service. To us down here in LA, it's just lip service. It counts for nothing. That's not a true measure and courage of a man. You go up to the person you have a problem with and handle your business, you know. And if his family's around, he has his kids, you don't even acknowledge him, you know. It's simple. It's not that hard to do. That little boy could have got it in the head, you know, instead of, you know, on his body. And thank God it didn't happen, you know. But nevertheless, man, those kids are going to be traumatized and probably have some sort of fear about people that resemble this guy or have this guy's style because of what they did to their dad. Them kids don't have nothing to do with the funk in the street, you know. Anyway, this is my video for today, people. I'd like to know what you guys think. Yeah, if you don't mind, go into the comment section. Let me know. I don't care if you're from the north, from the south, where you're from. If you have an idea contrary to what I'm speaking, or if you agree, just a quick, let me know real quick in the comment section. It helps me gauge different subjects and how the subscribers or the viewers, how they react to it, you know. On that note, I had said I was going to come out with some new videos, different type of videos and stuff, but I noticed it doesn't really matter what it is. There's very little views that come with doing other subjects. You know, people want to hear about the desmadre, about the funk, about the, you know, they like the pedo, you know what I mean, and gangs and prisons and all that. You know, it's a shame, you know, but I have to find somewhere where it'll be profitable to continue on this journey, you know. And until then, I'm just going to keep throwing stuff out there. I'm going to just keep fishing until I catch, you know. It's already affecting my income from YouTube. So, you know, it is what it is. I have to do it, you know. I have to go through it so I could see what the people really would be interested in. And it seems like all of the YouTube drama and stuff like this is what usually people tend to lean towards. Anyways, people, thank you for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, we're still trying to hit that 10,000 subscriber goal. Just hit that subscribe button. When the notification bell pops up, smash that button, set it on all. You'll be notified whenever a new video comes out or if we go live. That being said, God bless you. God bless your family. Stay safe, people. Stay out from behind them bars, from behind those walls. And let's be out here to enjoy this thing called freedom that will be snatched away from you for foolishness, you know, for bad decisions. Let's be here so we can support our families and be here for our families and our loved ones. That being said, thank you for watching, and I hope to catch you on the next one. Thank you very much.